Hey guys, this is episode 20 of our video Q&A series, and today I want to talk about tempo runs, which are our recovery runs and our aerobic work that we use for our athletes. I got the terrible idea apparently this morning to actually go outside when we were doing these runs and film this out there. It's really windy today, so it was an awful video. It was a really bad idea. So we just finished up our runs now. I want to kind of redo this, give you guys a little bit of an explanation of how we do our aerobic work. You see most of the stuff it seems like we do is just in the gym, but we do get outside and do some energy system conditioning as well. It's a really big part of training athletes here. And our tempo runs serve two main purposes. Number one being recovery. So we utilize them as recovery runs on the day after competition or a game or even a big event. And they do this, our tempos are a low intensity activity, so we're looking for runs that are about 60 to 70, 75% in intensity. And they are utilized to generate blood flow into the muscles, get some oxygen into the body, and keep the heart rate elevated a little bit, but not too much so that it becomes like a high intensity energy system or energy conditioning activity. The second thing is our aerobic capacity development. So this is where our aerobic work comes in. And this part it's really, really critical how we set this up for our athletes, because most athletes don't need to train in the 30-second to a minute plus range doing long, steady runs, slow jogs, long sprints with short rests repeated one after another. This is really, really poorly programmed, improper energy system conditioning for athletes. Unless you are an endurance runner, we don't need to train by using endurance runs. So we set up these tempo runs, typically distances of 50 to 120 yards for most of our athletes, and our soccer and maybe like field hockey and lacrosse, and some of those athletes might go longer distances, maybe up to 200, 240 yards. Most of us are in the 50 to 120 range, and after each run, we'll add usually about 20 reps of kind of a fairly easy ab exercise. We'll do some ball slams with a medicine ball. We'll do some band pull aparts, maybe some push-ups if push-ups are easy enough for the athlete to do. And the point of this is we're trying to maintain an elevated heart rate for up to a minute and a half to 2 minutes during all these activities, but saving the legs, not making the legs do all the work, so they can get some nice recovery, but the heart rate can stay elevated without having to use the legs constantly and constantly wear them out. So they're a really effective activity to recover and improve aerobic capacity and improve our aerobic system for our athletes. So I really like to utilize them on off days in between strength training sessions or power sessions that we're doing inside the gym. They're a great way to couple that to create that complete program for our athletes. So we'll try to get out and get a better video of these tempo runs, give you guys an idea what they look like here in the short future. For next week, episode 21 of our video Q&A series, send us any ideas or questions that you might have for our video. Tweet us at Comp Strength, Facebook, Complete Strength Gym. You can always email info@livestrength.com, and we'll love to answer anything you might have or try to include it in with what we're talking about for next week. And we'll see you guys next week for episode 21. Thanks. See you.